Have you ever wondered what really happens behind the scenes during your flight? There's a whole world of secrets in the sky that most passengers never hear about. Until now. Buckle up because we're about to take off on a journey into the top 10 untold secrets of air travel. Some of these will make you see flying in a whole new way. Secret 10. Okay, let's kick this off with a big one. Here's something you probably didn't know: the captain can arrest you. That's right, the captain of your flight has almost limitless authority once those doors are closed. We're talking about serious power. The captain can arrest passengers, issue fines, and in extreme cases, even take the will of a dying passenger. Crazy, right? If things get out of control, the captain has the legal right to detain unruly passengers until the flight lands. And if you're caught breaking the rules like smoking on board, don't be surprised if you get hit with a fine. But all of this power is for one simple reason: keeping everyone safe. Secret 9. Ever noticed those tiny holes in airplane windows and wondered what they're for? You're not alone. They're called bleed holes, and even though they seem small and unimportant, they play a huge role in keeping the plane safe. Here's the deal: as the plane climbs to cruising altitude, the pressure outside drops dramatically while the cabin pressure stays comfy for us. That creates a massive pressure difference between the inside and outside of the plane. So, to handle all that pressure, the window is actually made of multiple layers, 3 to be exact. The outer window is the real hero, taking the brunt of that pressure difference. But it's the middle pane with the tiny bleed hole that helps balance the pressure between the inner and outer layers. This prevents the outer window from being overstressed. And the inner pane is just there as an extra layer of protection, so passengers don't accidentally damage the middle one. Secret 8. While lightning and turbulence can feel unsettling, they're almost never dangerous. Planes are designed to handle far more turbulence and lightning strikes than we'll ever experience. So the next time you're bouncing around or hear a loud bang, remember, it's all part of the journey. In most cases, turbulence is simply a minor annoyance. Severe turbulence is extremely rare, and commercial airplanes are rigorously tested to ensure they can withstand far more stress than they'll ever encounter, even during the bumpiest flights. Research shows that every aircraft is struck by lightning once a year on average. When an aircraft is struck by lightning, the electrical charge typically flows harmlessly back into the air, leaving the plane unharmed. Additionally, airplanes are painted with anti-static paint, which helps to prevent the buildup of static electricity and further protects the aircraft from lightning strikes. Secret 7. While pilots take off and land the plane, most of the flight is actually controlled by autopilot. Modern airplanes are highly automated, allowing pilots to focus more on monitoring systems than on manually flying the plane throughout the journey. Once the plane is safely in the air, autopilot takes over, handling nearly everything. The pilots? They're still fully engaged, but instead of constantly flying, they focus on monitoring systems, weather patterns, and ensuring everything goes smoothly. It's a level of automation that makes modern flight both fascinating and remarkably efficient. Autopilot has been around since the 1920s, and today it can control almost every aspect of the flight. On long-haul flights, autopilot controls the plane for up to 90% of the time, but pilots still need to remain vigilant for emergencies or sudden changes in weather. Secret 6. Here's an awkward one: plane lavatories can be unlocked from the outside. For safety reasons, flight attendants can override the lock if someone's inside for too long or if there's an emergency. Next time you're in a plane lavatory, check above the occupied sign. There's usually a hidden latch that flight attendants can use to unlock the door from the outside. So maybe don't spend too much time in there if you want to avoid surprises. Secret 5. Black boxes aren't actually black. You'd think with a name like that, they would be black, right? Wrong. They are actually bright orange. Originally, black boxes were designed in black, but investigators found them difficult to spot. This led to the introduction of orange-colored black boxes, which has since become the standard design. The orange color makes modern black boxes easier to find. The black box is nearly indestructible, capable of withstanding heat up to 2,000 degrees Fahrenheit. Even in the event of a fire, the airplane's black box is likely to remain intact, preserving valuable data and remaining functional even when submerged in water. Some black boxes have been recovered from the ocean floor after months or even years of searching. Secret 4. You know those oxygen masks that drop down in emergencies? Here's the truth, they only last about 12 to 15 minutes. But don't worry, that's more than enough time for the pilot to get the plane down to a safe altitude where you can breathe normally again. At cruising altitudes of around 35,000 feet, there's not enough oxygen for humans to survive. The masks give you just enough oxygen for the plane to drop to about 10,000 feet where the air is breathable again. It only takes a few minutes to reach this altitude during an emergency descent. Secret 3. Pilots don't eat the same meals as passengers or even each other. Airlines don't want both pilots to risk food poisoning, so they're served different meals to avoid any chance of both being incapacitated. Pilots are also advised to avoid certain foods before a flight, like fish or other high-risk ingredients, to further minimize the risk of foodborne illness. Sometimes captains even eat first-class meals as an added precaution. Secret 2. A lot of people think the air inside a plane is gross. But guess what? It's actually incredibly clean. Airplanes are equipped with HEPA filters that remove 99.9% of particles, including bacteria and viruses. It's like breathing in an air purifying zone 35,000 feet in the air. The air in the cabin is refreshed every 2 to 3 minutes, which is a much faster turnover rate than most office buildings, where air is refreshed every 10 to 15 minutes. So, in many ways, flying is healthier than your daily commute. Secret 1. Did you know that planes aren't cleaned as much as you think? Sure, they pick up the trash, but deep cleaning? Not so often. Next time you pull out that tray table, remember it's one of the dirtiest surfaces on the plane. Here is the fascinating fact. Studies have found that airplane tray tables can harbor more bacteria than the average home toilet seat. And don't even think about putting your items in the seat back pockets, those don't get cleaned between flights either. So there you have it. The top 10 untold secrets of air travel. Next time you board a plane, you'll know more than most of the people around you. If you enjoyed this video, hit that like button, subscribe, and share these secrets with your fellow travelers. Until next time, safe travels and keep those tray tables clean. Don't forget to subscribe for more insider secrets.